Oh, welcome back to Old Ridge. I'm just about to muck the home fields. Although I don't think they're going to need a lot of muck, and I don't want that shown. I'm just going to do this out of cab. So I don't quite feel confident enough to try this in cab. But now let's get on with the story. As you can see, it's getting on a bit in the day now. It's just after 6 o'clock. We've been at this all day, preparing fields. Well, we're not even halfway yet. We've still got some very big fields to do, and I'm just mucking this. It doesn't really want it, but I'll put the muck here so it's not much we'll use it. This will actually fill up right up and level things off nicely. Forgot I'm on 15, not 17. Wrong button I was pressing. Can never remember the different controls. Never mind. Let's forget about that for the moment. Right, that's why I got back this way. I decided to drop into the house and have a cup of tea. And as I was walking across the road there, I saw Timothy Farthing walking about, looking rather distracted, not terribly happy. I decided I'd invite the old boy in for a cup of tea. I think he'd rather head Strickling by the looks of him. He was not at all happy. Now, I told you last visit, I think that our friends Crawford Brown had actually offered him some money for the church to do it up. But he didn't tell me why he'd refused, but I learnt now there was a lot of strings attached which he was not willing to do. He wouldn't actually go into it too far, but what I gather, it actually meant taking some of the poos away from the ordinary people to make him a big special family poo, and he wasn't. Timothy wasn't going to do that. I'll leave that there. Let me just get this one started. Well, push come to shove, it's gone a bit further. Now, you may remember the bishop. He, the one who was in the see, ecclesiastical term, so I understand the see. It's what the bishop's in charge of. It's been moved on. He's a go-getter. Oh, hold on. It's better. I've got things going wrong all over the place. Second time I tried to record this, everything crashed out first time. That's my problem, not yours. Anyway, the bishop has been moved on, and he was the one who really spoke out against the cult, as did Timothy, of course. Well, push come to shove, as I say, there's a new bishop, a young bishop. This is only a small part of the Church of England, and frankly, this is one of those places quite often you get either the bishop who is getting on a bit and they just want to move him out of the way somewhere safe, or he's a go-getter, or a young bishop who's hoping will make his way in the church. Well, we've got one who's hoping to make his way. Alright, Crawford Browns have complained about Timothy Farthing. Timothy's getting on a bit. He's about 5 years from retirement, and he wants to end his days here. He's already got a cottage to retire into with help from, well, actually, his lordship before he died. He actually helped Timothy with the cost of a small cottage, which is not actually this. Timothy didn't pay for it. It's for a peppercorn rent as Timothy's until him and his family die, his immediate family die. So he's set to stay here. He likes the company, he likes the people. Even though it does reckon we're a load of heathens. He's not far wrong there. But he's a little bit concerned of what the new bishop's going to say. As we all know, the Crawford Browns, they don't take being said no to very easily. And they certainly didn't like the Reverend Farthing telling them he didn't want their money. So it looks like we've got another bit of fun going on. It's funny how the church and the Crawford Browns seem to keep getting involved with each other. Don't think we want too many more load, which is proposed well. Yes, it would be easy if I had a bigger bucket here, or bigger forks here, but hey ho, it is what it is. One more load and that will be full again, and we're get on with mucking this. This is not so important. As I say, there's plenty of muck in there. It's going to get a bit more when it's ploughed, everything's ploughed in, the grass is ploughed in. And I think this will be I may not plough, I might just cultivate everything in here. Whoa. Go back for the hedge. So it looks like the Crawford Browns are deciding to get to the village in another way. I wonder if they've got someone they want to replace the vicar with. Because the vicar has an automatic place on the parish council. Who's ever living this is, they're automatically there. Alright, man. Shut that off. And we get back in here and turn around and find out how far we got. Not far, probably. Oh, here we are. We can see where we got to. I wonder if I should just GPS this now. Might be easier, of course. I'll bring it over a bit. Think I just about do it. I will just start a little bit of this and see how well we can do there. Might be a bit better for coverage if we do this, and just forgive me for going through that. Through the hedge, and we're going to miss bits, but as I said before, it's not important that we get the lot. As long as we get the biggest part of this. And I see where we turned on an odd angle before. It might probably be quicker if we went across the field instead of up and down, but I'm not in any great hurry. And I think we might as well get back in the cab too. Well, we're halfway through, and it's funny thing doing it like this. The muck is lasting longer. Kylie must still be busy ploughing. I want to get a plough out next, I think. Plough or a cultivator, I'm not certain which yet. Just so we can get some of these done, so we can get some of these fields planted up. So 19, you may recall, I'm not worried about because that is no hurry with, well, certainly with the bottom part of 19. Top part is a bit more a hurry. We need to get the wheat in there for seed, for brooms, get that done. But this will be the last bit. When Kylie's finished ploughing there, she needs to refill the JCB, and I think she can go on then, and I'm going to finish off shortly after I've done this field. I'm going to carry on mucking the fields, but mostly I'm going to muck after ploughed and then cultivate it in. There is a reason that I don't want to overdo the fertilisation of these fields, and I really need a bigger tractor. I think the time of the Puma is getting near the end, and we probably could do with 2 decent tractors. I'd love a second JCB, one of the 8000 series, but doubt if that will come to pass. We keep the little steer, that's perfect for what we use it for. Alright, we'll leave that there. Get another load of this in. It probably would have been quicker if I'd have brought the conveyor about, but I just didn't really fancy running around the countryside towing that about and then setting it up. It's nice to have at least one tractor spare if something should come. If something should turn up. Whoa. We could do this in cab. I doubt it. Not the way I drive. Well, it's going somewhere. I haven't seen BP lately to find out how he's getting on with the Crawford Browns and their building. As I said, it's way out of our hands down here. But the story of why the Crawford Browns live in that converted lumber mill. You see the big house they actually want, the big mansion they wanted. Well, there's an ex-pop star living around here, and he bought it. He bought it years ago. And he lives in there in it now and again, but it seems mainly for friends and relations to have holidays in. They're okay. They're in no real trouble. But like a lot of places in the country now, we have our share of retired rock and pop singers, amongst others. And when he is here, he joins in with everything. To the extent of last year's carnival, he actually took a turn in the stocks to have the wet sponges thrown at him. You know, the fun and games we have here reminds me they'll soon be coming around for help with the carnival again. And we usually supply a tractor and a flat trailer, so you can have some form of float for one organisation or another. Oh, one more. There we go, last little bit. Should be enough there, I think. I'm not going to bother fill that right up. This old muck spreader is done us proud. It's not state of the art like some we see about, but it works. Right, we'll leave this here, bring it in, shut it off, head out and across to here. Now we'll just find where we got to. There's one booty at the moment. It's not, as it hasn't been ploughed yet. It's not that much of a problem. Driving over, I'm just going to come out of cab to find out how far we got. No, I can't remember which end we were coming down. Oh, it looks like we're coming this way, so we're on. Not this one, but this one. Back into the cab and hit that and get ready. No, takes a few minutes for it to start up. And let's find if we start it when the nose of the tractor is about levels where we need to start spreading. By the time the tractor's gone over us, let's decide to start spreading. It's not always the most quick or efficient spread in the world, but to say it works. I think we must be getting fairly well through this now. Come round, and I think we'll try the rest of this just following the line. Could be quicker than actually locking on to it, just for the final food bits. And this is getting close to the end of the day, 6:30 at night. My tea is waiting. Kylie's boyfriend will have been home sometime now. Hopefully he's put the tea on for her, so that she hasn't got to go home and cook it for the pair of them. I don't think she would. She's domesticated, but not that domesticated. Right, now we need to find out where we want to go next. I know we've got to go back up and do 12, which is being ploughed at the moment. Yeah, that'll do. Right, let's find out. Now we've still got a lot of muck here. Looks like I overestimated how much we're going to want. We'll go around the outside of a little bit of a drive and just see on our other field. Now 11 is done and planted. We haven't got to touch that. Should soon be showing through. I would have thought the seeds there, or the barley there. One is let's see what one. Let's just have a walk over one. And we're gonna have silage coming right here at the end of this year. Yes, it will want some, but this will need to be ploughed in first. And I'll get out here in a moment. Oh, we're getting ready to convert the house, ready for Paul to come back and take up his duties, and he has agreed that yes, he will look after the bookwork and do that. And it's not his favourite task, but neither is it mine. So he can do that. We'll be like that. Oh, this one's okay. Oh yeah, I don't want any more on this. Yeah, I think we can say that 5 and 6 are ready. 3 on 1, and he has fruit trees. Let's have a look at 4 and 7. This is just really just checking through to see what's what. Oh yeah, this will need doing once we've ploughed the alfalfa in. There ain't gonna be enough nutrients there. All there, all there. I think we're going to be doing a lot of spraying with water this year. Oh, where else we got? 14. 21 is still grass, so we don't have to do that. Carrying this load of muck like it's a special occasion. We'll have a quick look up at 19 and see what that it's like. Oh. Oh, we've done it again. Just a matter of this. No, we've got plenty of weight on the front. We'll put a bit more on. This poor tractor is under par for what we want now. So we will be looking at changing this up. We'll have a look, see what we've got, I think. Oh dear. All these are lower nutrients. This is going to take a long time to spray this one out, or to cover this one. Especially I haven't brought any heaps up here, if I remember correctly. Excuse me, I got a tickle again. Let's see what we got here. Yeah. Oh, I think we have to play in what we've got there, because I need to get that wheat in for brooms. Let's find a way back to the tractor. We've still got some beet showing through here. Right, what we've got this here, I'm just gonna look, see what Chad's got on offer on tractors. Don't want another Puma. See what sort of price we will be looking at. Right, let's go back and try standard. Now that would be the ideal for us. Second JCB, 310 horse. Almost perfect for us, but it's quite expensive. $245. Two. Oh, this is a possibility. It's getting more like what we could afford. We may have to take out a loan and change up that, cause it's just getting too much for this poor old thing. That's another field I may well bring back to arable. We've got quite a bit of grass now. Silage we don't want. Let's see how she's doing here. I think I might tell her to go home and I'll finish off myself in a few minutes. Oh, I want to start look at 14 first. It certainly doesn't want to turn anymore. We're just in Chad for a few weeks to try and sort the steering and the brakes. It looks like it just doesn't want to carry any weight, so I think the time for the case is over. We go past Crawford Browns, try not to. That's tempting, isn't it? Isn't it tempting? This one also very low nutrients. And this one we will. Oh, it's also got quite a bit of weed in it. We may well let everything go on this one, and we put this one down. I think. Oh, we were going to put some muck on here. We may well use this field for some late maize. And this we had to think about it. Back to a new tractor. If we had a second JCB, we wouldn't be fighting over who should take the JCB so much, except for who was going to have the powerful one and who's going to have the weak one. which of course still will cause ructions. And if I remember right, there's an opening through here onto 12. We'll just see how well she's doing. I think I might stop mucking for the moment and get on and cultivate some of this in next time round. This is almost done. So while she's finishing off, I'm gonna park this in the centre. The nutrients ain't too bad on this one. Actually, if we've done a spray of slurry on this, would probably work as well. What we could do is get rid of the muck. See what we will do. Just for the hell of it. Whilst I say thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. If you're not a subscriber and still wish to see somebody actually playing FS15, feel free to subscribe. I'll be doing this every Friday for the foreseeable future. I'm aiming for 1,000 hours on one save. Whether I do it is another matter, but we're over 500 now. And we just top the muck up in the middle here. This will probably mess me up quite a bit, but so any comments, questions or queries, feel free to post in the comments section. I read, or I attempt to read everyone. Yes, I can read actually, believe it or not. Let's use that up better. Let's just jump across and see how she's doing. Ah, well, we might as well wait for her just to finish. I think she's almost there. I think what we will do, on the morrow, and it will be the morrow when we come back, you see she's almost out of juice. She's down to 100, just over 100 litres, which I'm going to call almost out. And sorry, just checking we still had the indicators up to where the end of this is. Right, I'm going to say, it's me saying that. Cheerio for now. Cheerio.